I've been told y'all that I was one of the best fighters in the world. A lot of people ain't believe me. Well, now we here. Opportunity is here. And if any of these guys want to smoke with me, I'm right here. I'm not ducking shit.
But Shakur, you saying that, let me ask you a question. If Jordan had never played and he says I'm the best basketball player, would you have believed him? He had to show you. If LeBron or Shaq or Kobe says I'm the best without showing it, you're not going to believe that.
I agree with you.
We got to...
Now, I'm just telling you, and Shannon knows this because Shannon been on the other end of this before. Like when Skip came at Shannon, like you can see without even him going there, hey, bro, that's kind of disrespectful. Like, you trying to say that I haven't shown you that I'm the best or one of the best or deserve that accolade? That feels a certain type of way because I know how Shannon felt when Skip was talking about Tom Brady to him. Remember that? And that didn't feel good. It's like, what? I am Shannon Sharpe. You better recognize and salute. But in the moment of argument or jousting, verbal jousting, you're going to act like that ain't it. And Shakur is, I'm telling you, what got him riled up inside, even though he kept his composure and he was killing it. He was nailing Shannon. What got him going is like, oh, I got to treat you like the enemy right now, even though I love you. Is because you don't understand. You ain't respecting what my gangster look like.
If the writing been on the wall the whole time and I showed it and y'all just ain't.
I can't read.
And then you blind in a motherfucker. You blind in a motherfucker. Is it all right?
That's what I'm talking about. I mean, they laughing, but look, that laugh is at your pain. Dog, you imagine you Shakur Stevenson, and I know people are doing this. They like, yo. You ain't this. Your style is boring. The whole point of boxing, and Floyd, as y'all know, we've talked, was my neighbor for years, like 4 years. Floyd Mayweather, my neighbor. And dog, the point of boxing is to hit and not to get hit. The point of boxing is not to entertain us with some slugfest, get CTE and get punch drunk and say, boy, I'm a killer. I ain't scared of nobody. That ain't the point of boxing. Like the sweet science, you get in there and you trying to inflict pain, inflict danger. Like you trying to give it all and take none of it. And when you see somebody like Floyd, you see somebody like Shakur, those great defensemen, but also great counter punchers. Man, come on. Like, how are we going to lose sight of what they trying to do? Would you want to go in there and just slug it out and get hit back? Come on now.
Teofimo was an example. I made an example out of him, and these guys are going to get examples made out of them too.
I'm not saying that you're not a great fighter, that you're not a champion. I'm not saying that. But I think people won't, and you do a great job of hitting and not getting hit.
The point of boxing. So you do a great job of the exact reason there's a sport called boxing, right? It's not a what is that? The Dana White slap fest. This ain't I hit you and you get to hit me. No, you got to. We're on offense and defense at the same damn time. Think about it. Like in football, you're either on offense or defense. Special teams too. Basketball, you're either on offense or defense. In boxing, at the same damn, at the same time, dog. Interceptions, whatever you want to say, to your face, fumbles to your face. Come on.
But I think sometimes people want to see you put yourself in harm's way and get down. And I'm not saying, look, and that's what you have to do sometimes.
When you step in that ring,
you're going to have to
when you
fight.
step in that ring, you in harm's way. Step in that ring, you in harm's way.
Huh? All right. I don't know if Shannon has ever been in the ring before, but I have. And I've been in there with the warning, with the conversation, with the demand, I am not getting hit. So I used to go to Wild Card Gym. If you guys know boxing, that's Freddie Roach's gym. Shout out Freddie Roach at the gym. And Manny Pacquiao used to train there. All the top dudes would be in there. I used to train there just to be in shape. I'm retired at this time. We had the same agent, so he hooked it up. Nick Khan, respect to Nick Khan. I'm going in there just to lose weight and stay in shape. So everybody see me coming day one, and the first thing they want to say is, oh, dog, you got to get in there. We got to train you up and get you in there. Oh, you could be a nice heavyweight. Not to really box, but to just be like walking around the street with some hands. I was like, you can train me up, but if it means I got to spar, I'm not doing it. Why? You a punk? Yes, I'm a punk. You want to know why I'm a punk? Because I already spent 10 years getting hit and hitting people, not getting another punch. You're not doing that to me. Talking about, oh, you better duck that. Nope. They gave me the headgear and all that. I said, I'll wear all that. Do not touch me. The only time I ever went in there and said, okay, let's slap box was with this guy we call Triple OG, some 70-year-old old school cat. And he was like, all right, I'm going to touch you up just to let you know if I was really going at it, you would feel it. But I want you to defend yourself and you can hit me. He's like, hit me, but I'm just going to go. I'm like, I take that all day. He's 70 years old. He's 70 years old and I'm in here and I can't get hit. Let's go. When I tell you, I felt like I was fighting Bruce Lee in that thing. He doing this. He's like, I'm like, Shannon laughed at it. He said, when you get in that ring, you ain't in harm's way. Are you kidding me? You shouldn't.
I disagree with that.
That's because you never put on the boxing gloves in your life.
Okay, go ahead.
If you put on the boxing gloves before, you'll understand that when you step in that motherfucking square circle, you in harm's way. And when you go watch my last fight, since you saying I don't put myself in harm's way, who was backing up, me or T.O.?
I'm going back to old ESPN. Old ESPN used to be when you show up. What sport did you play? Shannon? Football? Okay, go to NFL Live. That's it. Hide away. Don't talk. Sports Center here and there, NFL Live. Oh, no. We're not going to throw you in anything that's going to talk about basketball. We're not going to talk about any other sport but the sport you played. This right here took me back to that era when they were like, do you know other sports? And I know Shannon does. It's just like, I don't know what happened, a brain fart. Like he's losing his general respect for sports just to be like, I'm going to win this argument, or because he already been nailing Shakur Stevenson in terms of you are a boring fighter and people don't like you and casuals don't think you're entertaining. Okay, that's all could be true, but don't lose the respect because you don't like. Don't lose the respect, bro, because you don't like.
But you back him
Who's
up.
backing up?
You back him up.
So how wasn't I in harm's way?
Hey, you said you was gonna do that too.
I asked the question, how wasn't I in harm's way?
Oof.
You weren't, but when I
Oh my God. Man, come on now.
think
Answer the
personally,
question.
I never thought you could. I didn't think you could lose to Teofimo.
That's
now,
for you.
if you back up Tank, you back up Haney, you back up those guys, I'm gonna come on here and say, Ocho, he proved me to be a liar. I said he wasn't gonna be
You
able
wouldn't
to
have
do X,
bet.
Y, and Z,
You would have
and he
never
showed
bet
me.
no money that I was going to beat Teofimo the way that I beat him.
Yes, I would have.
The way that I beat him,
Yeah.
no, you wouldn't.
Are you so are you trying to be when they talk about lightweights and super lightweights and junior welterweights, are you trying to be in that sugar
I'm not
race,
comparing myself to
Floyd
none of
Mayweather,
these
Tommy
dudes. I'm
Hearns?
trying to be the first Shakur Stevenson.
Mhm.
You going at the end of
Well,
my career?
I don't
You
believe
gonna
I don't believe
say
they'll rank you like that.
you gonna
for
say
fighting
why
style.
was his fight so easy? Why wasn't he hurt? Because I'm that great.
That's the part that I don't understand why the general public does not respect. Why doesn't the general public respect that I went in there the same way I came out and I can go out tonight? I can hit the club right now. Look at me. Like, why are we not giving that more credit than the guy with the two black eyes who went down in the slugfest and he could film another Rocky movie? I don't get it.
That's what you gonna say.
We're not saying that you're not great, Shakur, but I don't believe, and this is me. This is my opinion. Joe has his opinion. Ocho believes you hung the moon. I don't believe that you're going to get the credit you deserve without knocking people out.
That's why you never boxed before.
That's not boxing.
That's how I know you never boxed before. Floyd Mayweather, you could talk about Floyd Mayweather. You can say the guys that he knocked out, but in the tail end of his prime, he wasn't just knocking guys out. This is not true.
No, because his hands got brittle.
Exactly. I got hand problems too. What's the difference?
In this moment, new information has been presented. Like Shakur is like, dog, what you talking about? Like now Shakur is getting frustrated because he's like, do you even know the sport, or more importantly, my contributions to the sport or the things I'm dealing with in the sport? Because you're not making it any better having this type of response and reaction. I understand. I hope you're not standing on business, but let me school you. Let me hip you. Like, it's almost like if Shakur was like, man, tight ends don't be doing nothing. They catch like 3 balls a game, 5 balls a game. What y'all be doing? Not respecting that they got a block. They got to block a DN who's getting paid now $30-40 million to go get your quarterback. And he got to do that more and then run routes and then catch the ball. And then if you ain't giving respect to all that, I feel where Shakur coming from.
Well, I didn't know that. My bad.
Everybody know that. That's why
that.
you ain't been doing your homework. You got to do your homework.
But you can't say just because I don't like your style that I don't know
No,
boxing.
you don't.
I grew up in an era where Sugar Ray was knocking
You just
people
told
out.
me that I don't put myself in harm's way by getting in the ring. That's
But
what you told me.
here's the
That
thing.
let me know that you don't do your homework.
But you talk about one fight. You talk about Teofimo.
Any fight.
What about all the
Any
other fights?
fight.
I'm not.
Any
hold on.
fight.
Am
Any
I the
fight.
only
All
one
these
said that
guys
about
get
you?
right.
I was.
Okay, y'all got to catch this. This is the game. All right. So he proved that he's always in harm's way. He had to prove it to Shannon by saying, I backed him back. I backed him up. Teofimo. I backed him up. But his initial point wasn't even that. He said, as soon as you get in the ring, you in harm's way. And you see how they moved the goalposts on him? Now he arguing, do you do this every fight? Yes, every fight I get into the ring. You see, we started off on the ring. That wasn't good enough. So now I got to show you I'm backing people up. But the harm's way as soon as I get there, right? The harm's way is when I'm in the jungle, not when all of a sudden I see the tiger, I see the lion, and I actually go and try to back them up or we engaging. No. I'm in the jungle. It's crazy.
One thing. Am I the only one that's ever said that about your fighting style? Yes or
A
no?
lot of people that don't know boxing say that.
No. Am I the
You
only
can't
one?
use a public opinion for casuals.
No.
Are you the
So
only
no other
casual
boxer.
that said this? No, you are not.
Okay, now we have deduced and reduced to the point where it's like, all right, have I said what other people who don't know the sport or don't respect you have said? Are we saying the same thing? That's not a place you want to be, right? Like, am I echoing what everybody else is saying that is BS?
Hold
Are you
on.
the only casual that said this? No, you are not.
Let me ask you a question. So no other fighter has said that about
No
your fighting
other
style,
fighter?
that they're not happy with your
You know how
fighting
many
style.
fighters praise my fighting style? You know how many fighters wish they could fight like me?
I know.
You know what's crazy? Because Shannon was so revolutionary. He wasn't the first, but he was the biggest and the baddest to do it, which has become a catching tight end. And Shannon could talk to this better than anybody. There's resistance to all of these changes. Every time there's a new way of doing stuff, like when he was doing it, like, oh, why would I want a receiving tight end? I just go get a receiver. Or I get a tight end. Like, what you gonna do as a hybrid? Jason Taylor had to deal with this as being a tall, lean, lanky, kind of like DN. Is he a DN? Is he a linebacker? Or like, well, I don't need nobody, like I need him to play the run or play the pass. I don't need you to be like a tweener. He's too light to play the run, right? And then you look back at Shannon, you look back at Jason Taylor, all the hybrids that I know. Roger Craig, Marshall Faulk. Man, look, early Marshall Faulk, and they trade Marshall Faulk because they like, all these, like, when they don't know how to categorize it, they don't know how to sum it up. Like, you know, it's human nature. You don't know where to put it, so you put it in the worst place. That's what I think happened to Shakur. People like Floyd Mayweather, etc. We don't know what to say about these boxers who go in there and come out clean, so we don't say the good stuff.
Hold on. Can I talk?
Fighters?
Can I talk? You know how many people go home with gotta go to the doctor, gotta go get their brain checked out, gotta go. They wish they could do what I do. They pray like, I wish I had them skills. If I had them skills, they will go home to their family safely. You know, people don't go to their family safely, huh?
He couldn't say it better. In boxing, first of all, we all know boxing is the lowest rung in terms of sports, right? You fall down to boxing. Unless you raised in it, born and raised in it, like very few, if anybody, is raising their hand to be a boxer, right? At the top, to me, the top of the athletic pyramid is basketball. Everybody, if they can, will be in the NBA. But then you're like, you playing basketball, you good, you may be great, but you ain't good enough. So then basketball's like, get out the way. So then football shows up and baseball shows up, you know? And then if that ain't going well, you know, soccer, it depends on where you are. Obviously outside America is higher. But then it's like, oh, that ain't working. Let's go to track. Start playing track. You start running track. And then track, the same thing. You run 100. You can't run it. You're getting smoked. 200, 400. Hey, how you become a mile runner? How you become a 3,200? You running 2 miles. How you run a steeplechase? How you start doing field events? Because you can't win 100. All this stuff is like this. It just goes in order. And boxing is at the bottom. At the bottom, if you got the skills where you can actually go in there, beat somebody up, win, tap them up, tag them up, and come out and don't get touched, at the bottom, man, you next level.
So no boxer, no guy that's ever fought has said anything that I've said about your fighting style.
You asking a subjective question. I can't tell you. I'm telling you that you sound like a cat.
Subjective. Why are you getting so
I'm not
upset
getting
with me?
upset with
It's
you.
my opinion.
We debating. We having a good debate.
Oh,
I called you up 100 times. That means I look at you like an unk, right? So I got respect for you. I got respect.
Ooh. He almost took that bait too. He's like, what are you talking about? Because like, oh, you get mad at me. I ain't mad at you. I'm giving you respect. I'm mad at your point. Man, I love this. Shakur is going to be, if this is Shakur all the time in interviews, his future, once he done with boxing, even though he just signed with Zuffa, so he ain't close to done. He is it. This dude is sharp. I mean, he getting to the point. He respectfully disagreeing. Oh, he next level. I love this dude.
But
I don't got respect for you not doing your homework. I don't got respect for that. Do your homework and stop getting X.
I can't believe I just saw that. That was insane. Oh, love, man. Oh, my God. Look, in all seriousness, I mean, look, we have theater all the time on shows, so no harm, no foul. Got to put a little respect on Shakur and what he's doing in his fighting style, even though it's not the one you like. I didn't say like it. I said respect it. And when you respect it, you just give it his room to do what it do. I see his fights. I like it. Because I enjoy seeing someone be right in front of you. You imagine somebody right in front of you in a phone booth and you say swing and they miss. And you say keep swinging and they keep missing. And then you go, wow, you go, and you go, bah. Come on, man. If y'all don't think that's insane, what is good if that ain't insane? And I knew this from back in the Floyd days. And then I've seen it obviously now with Shakur. It's just next level stuff. So put some respect on that man's name. Beat it up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think as we make these super awkward transitions because we all know what's going on in the headlines.